All right, Golf Pit fam, welcome back to the Golf Pit, the place where everybody gets better. You may notice something missing from my bag today. Yep, it's empty. Well, you know what? We're gonna take a step out of the instruction box for a minute, and we're gonna take a step into every golfer's favorite day, the day we get new clubs. I'm gonna show you just what it's like to be a Callaway golf staffer. They got me all new gear set up for 2024. Can't wait to come show you. Let's go unbox it. Our Callaway rep dropped off a couple presents for me, so let's see what we got. Right here we got our 2023 Paradigm bag. I already exchanged all my old clubs, so basically, you know how it works for you guys that don't know. Golfers like Adam and myself, we're on Callaway staff. They send us new clubs every single year, new bags every single year. Now, we don't start collecting these clubs. We have to send them back, and then we get new equipment for 2024. So I sent my 2023 set back. They sent me a whole new box of goodies. We're gonna find out what's in there, all new equipment, new bags. I will say this, the one thing that does pile up in the garage are the bags. Adam and I have been now on staff for 11 years. So think about this, we've had 11 different versions of this Callaway bag. I think we got a picture of that somewhere, so we're gonna check it out and give it to you guys. But let's do it. We got a little backpack, okay? Backpack full of goodies. Oop, in here. Got some Chrome Tour, beautiful. Love these golf balls, those are ones I play. We got, ooh, these are always special right here, the unmarked box, right? Little green dot on it. These are actually the Chrome Tour X prototypes. So they will send us prototype golf balls every once in a while when they want us to test them and give them some feedback on what's going on with them. So those will be fun to play with. Let's see here, another nice box. Looks like something I know what's in here from all these years. Whole new set of gloves, 6 gloves, beautiful, freshies, we call them. I don't get to play as much as I like to or I used to, but new glove is always important. What else we got in here? Oh, and this is really the big show right here today. This is what I'm really excited about, guys. I can't wait to tell you about this fitting. Check this out. This is the Paradigm, the AI Smoke. Okay, this is what they send it to us in this nice box. Pop it open, and we say, let's go. Holy cow, look at this sweet thing. Let's get the ceiling off this guy. Got an AI face. I'm gonna tell you guys all about this. This is really a great driver. I picked up myself 22 yards when I went and got fit for this driver, so I ordered it. They send us also with this, look at this. Got some nice staff head cover gear. This year I got fitted for my shaft and a head, so I got both of them different. So I'll tell you, like I said, I picked up 22 yards. I'm going to tell you what's different about this club, not only from my current club last year, but also why this to me is like one of the game changer clubs that I've seen in a couple years. It's happened about 3 times with Callaway or 4 times where they've had technology that really made a difference in the game, and this was definitely one of those years. So first off, big change for me. This is a great lesson for every golfer out there. Here's the thing, guys. I'm 44, had the 3rd kid, right? I don't get to play as much as I want to anymore. I don't have the zip I did when I was on tour for all that time, right? So this year, I was getting fit, and my driver has been suffering. It's been the worst club in my bag for a little while. This year, I got fit. We went into a 10.5 degree head. Now, here's what happens. When you go to an extra 1.5 degrees in the face, I've never ever had a 10.5 degree head in my life, okay? Always had 9 degrees, even 8.5. Higher swing speeds, they get more speed, the ball gets out on a higher launch angle. As the swing speed slows down and Father Time catches up, extra loft helps you get the ball up in the air so you get further carry, okay? But here's the most amazing thing about this driver and when I went up 1.5 degrees. My dispersion cut in half, okay? So think about this, when you have a pitching wedge or a sand wedge and the club face is really lofted, it's hard to shape it left and right, okay? It's hard to shape it. Bubba Watson from the Woods and the Masters is incredible to move a pitching wedge that much. When you have something flat-faced, like maybe a putter, a driver, very little loft, right? It's extremely easy to move the golf ball left and right. The direction of the golf ball is almost completely dominated by the club face when there's less loft, okay? So the biggest surprise for me was going from a 9 degree driver to a 10.5 degree driver and seeing the side-to-side dispersion cut in half and the carry creep up and ball flight keep up. So I'm super pumped. Other change I made this year, I've always been in a little bit stiffer shaft. I had the Ventus Blue, very popular on tour, right? This year I went to the Ventus Red. It has a little bit more kick, so I don't have to swing as hard all the time. But this is one of the ones I'm most excited about. And I want to show you guys one more thing here. Get this from my old bag. and show you about the AI and the smoke driver. Check this out. This is what's different about this driver. I told you it was kind of game changing, okay? Now, this driver, typically you would only have one sweet spot. I think the changes that came when they got the Epic and the Jailbreak with the 2 bars behind the head were very impressive. It created more ball speed across the face. The next one that came was the Rogue, where they had a more expansive unit on back and some different weightings in the back of the face to create higher club head speed. This one, actually, they used AI. So the whole face of the back of the driver isn't flat. It's got bumps everywhere. And when there's more mass behind something and the ball hits there, it goes further. So this driver, compared to last year's model, because of the AI involved in the face and all the extensive research, when you hit it on the toe, right here, it's like a sweet spot. You get 12 extra yards. You hit it on the heel, you're getting 11 extra yards. You hit it down here, lower center, you get 2 extra yards from where you were before. So you can see, you know, they're adding more distance across the face. And you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sweet spots that you could essentially hit to help you get the most out of your shot. So that's really incredible. I'm a guy who lives off the toe. When I see these numbers right here, holy cow, let's go. You know, so we're gonna be getting into some driver work as we come through the next couple of weeks, guys. Very, very excited about this. But hey, let's go see what else is in there. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh man. Oh man, this is good. This is good, and these are big. I remember back in the days when I was caddying on the tour, carrying these things around a couple venues, and they are very, very big and very, very heavy, but it's great because you can store everything in it. Wow, we ready? All right, let's go old model right here. Oh wow. Oh wow, it's big, it's beefy. It's the AI smoke. Oh, sweet. We still got the blue. We still got the white. We got some camo, it looks like. Wow, let's see those in the light, Kev. Got a great spot right here for my new Callaway driver. What do you think, 2024? I'll get my little brush out here. Put this on here. Sweet little old school guy. You know, it depends on who you're caring for, what the weather is, where you are, but you're going anywhere from 40 pounds to probably 60 or 70 pounds. The worst were when it was raining or chances of rain. Extra towels, umbrellas, sometimes 2, or you're getting wet. Extra gloves, right? Extra rain gear, extra layers, everything like that. So that's really what weighs down the bag. You know, those guys only use 1 golf ball around, so they got 3 or 4 in there. Most people that have heavy bags these days, right, that are playing at the weekend courses have about 60 golf balls in there, and that's what makes them weigh heavy. But them, they got a lot of tools, they got some training aids, but mostly they got towels, they got gloves, they got any gear or rain gear. So, all right, let's get into it again. Putter. Putter. I was so happy when they brought this putter back. The Rossi. Okay, this is the Rossi S. This is the putter John Rahm used. Now, John Rahm, we've watched him play for quite a long time. Okay, he's one of the best putters we've ever seen. He was TaylorMade Spider for so long. And I mean, so long, because it was such a good putter, like many are. This was the putter that got him actually to be okay with changing over to Callaway. Because again, I'll tell you what, it's been 11 years through the bag, nobody beats Callaway. You got Odyssey putters, you got Roger Cleveland designed wedges, you've got the great irons, and then obviously you got some of the best drives in the woods in the game. And Odyssey is great, but that Spider was a really good putter for a really long time for a lot of people. You're seeing a ton of guys use this now, and this thing just rolls the ball so true, so I can't wait for that. That's got a little John Rahm Hazelneck club on there. 3 hybrid here, very nice. Good rule for everybody, always make sure that you are, when you're getting new clubs, no matter the manufacturer, just make sure you give that baby a couple cranks to make sure it's sealed up. Normally they don't ship it. This is a pressure lock right here. So I can just get this thing in here. I can turn it. It clicks, 2 clicks, this thing's not coming off, okay? But when shipping, they will not seal it. So this is an adjustable hybrid now, which is cool. I can take this from 18 degrees down 1 degree or up 2. So that's very, very nice. Wonderful. Never been a big Fairway wood fan, guys. One of the hardest clubs to ever find to hit. That's why you see people like Henrik Stenson using 12, 13, 14-year-old equipment. This one, though, however, I am excited. It has what I like in a fairway wood, which is really, it's got the AI stuff, but I'm all about the little thinner face and a little longer, right? A little thinner top to bottom, and then a little wider. It just helps me visually when I like to nail that. So good. So I love their head covers, but we obviously got to support the true, right? Got my Porzak Golf driver cover. You can get those on our website, guys. Got my Porzak Golf hybrid cover, which I'm looking for an update and replacement to next time I go to some sweet course. And then I have really my pride and joy right here. This is my Oakmont 3-wood cover. Okay, although not my favorite club in my bag, my favorite course in the world right here. I was lucky enough to caddy at a U.S. Open and a U.S. Amateur at Oakmont Country Club, and there's its historic country club, or its clubhouse up there, up at the top. So I love that head cover and very excited to pop that baby on there. It's starting to feel like home again right here, guys. All right, guys, the new irons. Okay, so the biggest difference with me now was, again, I told you I went a little softer on my driver shaft, give me a little more kick. I also went to a little lighter Nippon Modus, right? This is a stiff flex, but it's more lighter weight class. It's about 105 grams in the shaft. So again, I want to swing as hard, I don't swing as much. Love the Apex Pro line. They have always 3 lines. They have your blades, which, are more for looks. They have your Pro line, which is most of, the 5 and under, mid-single digit handicappers and below will be using. And then if you're above a mid-single digit handicap, you're probably looking at the Apex line, which looks very similar, but really good. This one just gives you a little more playability. I had the Apex last time, and I'll tell you what, it was great because I could hit my 7-iron literally 15 yards further, which is awesome, but you do lose a little workability. What happens in those clubs that have a little bit bigger sole and topside, right, is almost like that driver face. You hit it here, and it kind of springs on you a little bit, right? It's got like a sweet spot, so I could bomb those things, but it would get hard to work the golf ball if you do like to work it. So this is a little bit more playable. So those are really sweet. Let's get those unpacked and see how we are looking, okay? Nice. There was no change in wedges really this year, so right now I kept my old wedges. Roger Cleveland designed wedges, unbelievable. They make some of the best in the game. I got a 54 degree with 10 degrees of bounce in the S grind. I don't do much with this except hit, shots from the fairway, maybe long bunker shots. Don't do much around the green with it. So the S grind is very traditional and very square looking. Then I have my 58 Z grind with 8 degrees. The Z grind allows you to open up the face a little bit more. So although I have the 58, I can open it up. And when you get the different grinds, the leading edge will then sit at different heights on the ground, and the club also will work differently into the ground. You can see a couple of those different lines there in the right light. Little shave part there, shave part there, part there. So it's actually 3 different bounces on this grind. So that's very cool. But this is always an interesting question, the gap wedge. Didn't figure this one out for a while in my career. The gap wedge is your 50-degree wedge, your 52-degree wedge, and I always had it as one of these clubs, but I never used it around the green, and I found it was harder to hit further distances. So I love getting the gap wedge now in the sets because this club is built to be hit from the fairway, and it helps me hit it that tough to reach yardage, which is like 120, 125 on course, Normally I'd have to, you have to put a pretty good one here, otherwise I'm gonna have to back down on the pitching wedge. So this gives me another option that I feel comfortable with when I'm inside that scoring zone and I want to get a good look. So nothing better than coming home or thinking about a new golf club we've been looking in. Again, we all know, hey, you know what? We know it's not the equipment. It does make a difference. It's all about getting the right lessons. And after this episode, guys, we'll be back to making sure we improve your games versus just your equipment. But I couldn't be more pumped. I haven't been this excited about a set of clubs and a whole bag in a couple years. So let's do it. We're gonna do some more on-course stuff. We're gonna do some travel and play with you guys. Thanks for checking it out with me, and we'll keep you posted on how they break in.